Hello all. In today's session 10, we will be studying about some of the machines that are used in the conversion of paper boards or corrugated boards to the boxes, packaging boxes from Unit 2. Automatic punching machine. The automatic punching machine is similar to that of the hand platen machine, wherein the inking unit is being eliminated in this machine. In automatic sheet fed flatbed die punching and creasing machine is designed to handle even the most intricate and detailed design. This reliable and high precision die punching machine is perfect answer to meet the growing demands of the medium and large format printers as well as the packaging units. The main advantage of this punching machine is the output that ranges is larger than that of when compared to the hand platen machine. This machine is completely electrical driven. The feeding and delivery is motorized, wherein the hand platen machines is used only for the short run jobs, whereas this automatic punching machines is used for larger runs of jobs. Since this machine is very strong than that of the hand platen machine, since we all already know that the inking system is being eliminated, as previously this machine was used in letterpress printing process. The size of the boards that can be achieved from this machine are in wide varieties or wide range of boards with various qualities. The output of the boards could be of 800 to 1000 boards per hour that can be achieved or punched for cutting and creasing for heavy made cartons and corrugated boards. There are various sizes that are available in the market of this heavy automatic punching machine. Since the inking system is eliminated in this machine, thus it is known as punching machine. The machines that this can given the output of about 28 into 42 inches of size and larger machines also. And there is also a facility of the the delivery unit as well as the feeding unit attached to the automatic heavy plate and sheet fed flatbed die punching machine. This machine can be used to punch multi-ups of folding cartons or corrugated boards. Here in the picture, the die blades are mounted on the wooden board of multi-ups. There is around 12 ups. In a single impression, it is possible to achieve 12 folding cartons at a time in a single impression. This die board is mounted just similar to that of the machine in a platen machine, wherein the chase helps in firmly holding the wooden board that is being carried by a bed of the heavy platen machine. The feeding and delivery is assisted with the external machinery that eliminates the human intervention, enabling it to be a automatic sheet fed flatbed die punching machine. The speed of this machine is higher than that of the platen machine. Also, many sizes of paper boards can be punched in this automatic heavy platen machine. Here, next is the automatic sheet fed flatbed die punching machine. This is something similar to that of our regular offset machine. The feeding of the paper boards are just similar to that of our feed board in our offset machine, wherein the suction cups sucks the paper board, picks up each individual board and allows it to pass over the conveyor belt with the help of wheels that controls the each sheet that need to be supplied for the punching. The punching unit consists of a chase, where the chase is mounted on the brackets that are provided to the left side of the machine, the two black brackets on either side to the left side of the machine, where a lever is helpful in loading and unloading of the die board. The die board is invertedly placed by firmly mounting over the brackets and pushed inside to form a inverted position of the die. That is, the die will be facing downward. The pressure that are exerted on the die board will help in forming an impression on the paper board that are being passed by a conveyor board. As soon as the impression is achieved, the similar to that of our offset machine, the delivery unit or the delivery board receives the punched impressions of cut and creases. Thus helps in separation of unwanted material from the paper board. Cylindrical punching machine. Unlike our sheet fed printing press, also web fed printing press, the similar principle that are being carried over even in the cylindrical punching machine also. The cylindrical punching machine consists of two cylinders wherein the substrate may be a folding carton or a corrugated board is made to pass in between two cylinders, of which one cylinder carries the die, whereas the other cylinder helps in forming a impression, acts as a impression cylinder to form an impression on the surface. This principle is similar to that of our printing machines, offset machine, gravure and flexo. Here the one cylinder that carries the die is made to fix over the surface of the cylinder, similar to that of a flexographic printing plate. In flexographic printing plate, there is a polymeric rubber plate is being mounted on the surface of the cylinder, whereas in cylindrical punching machine the die is mounted on the cylinder. That helps in achieving a best impressions of crease and cuts of a folding carton. This cylindrical punching machine helps in achieving a best and perfect output of the folding cartons when the pressure that are exerted in between the impression cylinder as well as the die cylinder. Also, while these two cylinders are in a rotary movement, there is a possibility of achieving a large quantity of folding cartons at a smaller time period. Also, there are large formats of sheets that are die cut with the cylinder machine. This machine usually will have a automatic feeding and it can run up to 3500 impressions per hour. And a longer run and with a less number of impressions with the medium caliber boards. As the thickness of the board increases, the output may reduced with a little less quantity of boards. Here, this is to understand the rotary press die that are made up of two solid steel cylinders where both the upper and the lower cylinders are machined with cutting edge tool. A roll of folding carton is made or allowed to pass in between the die carrying cylinder as well as the impression cylinder. We can clearly notice in this picture from the behind a printed ready roll is made to pass in between the two solid cylinders, one of which carrying the die and the other for the impression. As soon as the impression is being achieved, we could notice the impression of crease and cut is achieved firmly, leaving behind the waste matrix. Thus, by separating the required folding cartons and the matrix separately. This rotary pressure die machine is helpful in achieving a continuous multi-ups of folding cartons for a it is helpful in achieving a larger format, larger number of impressions per hour. This machine works with two techniques: cutting, folding. The rotary press is helpful in precision cutting station module with the ability to make a multiple adjustments to the die features. An accurate count of the volume that are required to be taken up the impression can be made in run or the press run itself. Apart from the cutting and creasing operations, there are various other operations that can also be achieved from this rotary press die, that is embossing, perforations, etc. Scoring, etc. The rotary cutting tool can also be configured with the interchangeable segments where a high wear areas exist to extend the life of the entire tool. The advantage of this rotary press die is when the die carrying cylinder can be stored with a that when it can be stored safely, it can be reused multiple times also. The creasing and the cutting, that when the impression is achieved on the surface of the paper board, is also can be adjusted, that the amount of pressure that need to be exerted over the folding carton can be controlled. That is, only the required amount of pressure can be applied over the surface of the paper board. Thank you everyone.